Okay guys, here's my first 4 shots of the GP11 bullets out of a 30-06. And that was my very first shot with it. I guess kind of sort of getting the barrel used to the round or something. But there's 3 rounds right there. 3 of them. Right there. That's pretty damn good. That's as good as anything else. But I want to put my camera down here because like an idiot I forgot to put the chip in my other camera. So I'm going to post the camera down here. We can watch the shots hit. Okay. Well, I got a few different rounds left, different loads, but you know, I'm kind of curious. I want to see if I can't draw a little smiley face. Well, there you go. There's my smiley face. And that was my first shot. That's the nose. And then the left eye. Then the right eye. Yeah, he's a little cockeyed. What do you want? He's Quasimodo. And then the mouth. And then I had him sent off for some plastic surgery and they moved his eyeball over where it belongs. So smile, nose, 2 eyes. Not bad, huh? Draw a little smiley face with my Gruning. Well, there you go. Saw me use the Gruning to draw a little smiley face downrange for your all's enjoyment. What I did is, my point of aim was always the orange bullseye at the center of the shoot and see, and I just manipulated my turrets to make the bullet go up, down, left, right, to draw that smiley face. I think it's a pretty good test of the. I think it's a pretty good test of the turrets, the scope, and the rifle together, of course. So anyways, that was it. I think there's some potential on the GP11 projectiles. It shot 3 shots, a 3-shot group that was almost one hole, and then it shot the rest was okay, nothing great. So I don't know. I'm probably going to be tempted to pull 10 more out of GP11 cases and try it again. I think we can. That was just like I said, I just loaded that up to a max load out of the Sierra manual. So who knows if that's a good load for this rifle, bad load, who knows. Generated 2650 muzzle velocity, which seems very conventional to me. So anyways, that's what my little romp was today. Turned out to be a nice day out. I like it like this, a little overcast. The weather's just beautiful fall day. A few other people out here shooting though. So, alright guys, I want to go into a rant, but God, I wouldn't know where to start. You know, it's just unbelievable the crap I see going on now. Unbelievable. What a bunch of clowns, except these clowns that run our freaking government. They have all shown their complete incompetence. All of them. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. The only one I actually see speaking on my behalf and speaking in English language that I can understand, that every word isn't couched, is Donald Trump. The guy's a stud. He really is. He's what's really irritating to these liberal douchebags is they've been so indoctrinated into this pussified American male world that for a guy to actually stand up and talk like normal Americans do, normal American men, red-blooded American men, is appalling to them. They just don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to handle him. It's actually, if it wasn't so damn serious, it would be, you could not write a Saturday Night Live script better than it. And of course now all the pervs, they're starting to bring out all the pervs. I don't know where all that came from. Is that them self-venting their own perversions? The liberal left and all the people with their little power and their little celebrityism and all that crap, all that useless trash. Those people have sold their soul to the devil. And I do not mean that literally or figuratively. I mean that quite literally. It is just unbelievable that these people are so freaking far off in the weeds that they they can't even understand any of it. They hate Donald Trump. They don't have a rational reason why or any logic to it. They just do. They're just doing what they're told to do. And they follow along. But what they don't realize is the people that they're following along with and the things that they think they want, quite honestly and simply, just doesn't work. You're not trying anything new. You left as goofballs. It's been tried elsewhere. It always fails because of the same reason. And you're just in league with people that are part of the globalist agenda, and that is not founded in God's word. Simple as that. And so you get what you get. And as this country turns its back on God, with all its paganism and its pagan holidays, and everybody running around with all their stupid tattoos, just marking themselves up, telling you that, oh yeah, I'm in league with the devil. I'm damn proud of it. They've indoctrinated enough people in this country now that it's a substantial portion, but it still doesn't change the truth of the reality of the thing. What we call liberals, I call communists. They've changed the word, the verbiage of it since the 60s, but it's still the same, different people maybe, but the same spirit. And it's communism, pure and simple. Islam is just communism with a bullshit God at the center of it. It's not the real God, not the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's for damn sure. You'll know the Spirit by its fruit. Fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, against which there are no laws. Anything other than that is not of the Spirit of God, and there's only one other source of it, and you know where that is. And we're becoming a sick nation. We are becoming a sick nation, people. It's time to come back to the ancient paths. Time to come back to the things that actually build prosperity and a future. And those are the teachings that, quite simply put, you'll find in the Bible. But heck, most of you people don't even own a Bible. You wouldn't even know where to start. It's pretty sad. I don't care if you got 27 degrees from every university in the goddamn world. If you haven't read the Bible, you don't know shit about shit. And that's just the truth of it. And I'm not even trying to sway you and preach to you and tell you what you should or shouldn't be. Think of telling you what you should or shouldn't be believing in or not believing in. Just read it for yourself. Nobody reads it and remains the same. You take it at face value for whatever it is. It's a fascinating book. It's a fascinating story. Even if you have to go as far as to get a new international version so it makes for easier reading, do it. But nobody reads the Bible and remains the same. Anyways, that's kind of my range rant for the day. I view Thanksgiving as one of the only legitimate American holidays. So you guys have a nice Thanksgiving, and remember what the reason for the season is. Okay? Thanks, guys.